Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the one and only Hosting Cruz, bringing you another exciting edition of boxing. Don't forget to hit and like, subscribe to my channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Stay tuned. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Hosting Cruz, and guys, ladies and gentlemen, Jake Paul has defeated Iron Mike Tyson. 58-year-old Iron Mike Tyson. Now, I'm pretty sure many of you have watched my last video about Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, where I was impressed of Mike Tyson's preparation for the fight, his physique, everything. Um, I was so excited and hyped to the point that I predicted a first round knockout for Mike Tyson. You know, because and the thing is with that, that's I said that because in the first round, Mike Tyson is going to be very dangerous for Jake Paul. And as you guys saw it, Mike Tyson came out with a burst of energy. He was sidestepping. He was doing the side to side. He landed a pretty good left hook right on Jake's face. At 58 years old, Tyson probably had the best round that any 58-year-old will ever have in a boxing ring. If any other 50-year-old decide to do what Mike Tyson did last night, which likely will never happen. Um, Honestly, there ain't much to talk about here besides Mike Tyson getting in serious shape for his age at 58. The preparation that he did was incredible for 58. The balls and the guts to step back in the boxing ring in front of a much younger guy who is 30 years younger than him, taking shots to the face, and just being in there for 16 minutes in a contact sport, and just being in there for 16 minutes of combat at 58 years old, preparing for those 16 minutes of fighting is just incredible. Only a guy like Iron Mike Tyson could do something like that, right? And he did, and not only that, he lasted all 8 rounds. Yes, they were not 3 minutes, and you can say Jake Paul held back and didn't want to hurt Mike Tyson. And maybe that's true. And you gotta give Paul respect for that. He respected Mike Tyson in that occasion in the last round where he bowed down to Mike. And even the shots that Jake Paul was throwing, there were some pretty decent shots that Mike was able to take. And Mike was showing pretty good defense, not bad. He was moving his head side to side, he was bobbing and weaving, he was keeping his hands up, and he was able to protect himself. Jake Paul, the punches he threw and landed on Mike Tyson were Mike Tyson felt those punches for sure, but it were not to say Jake Paul was planting his foot and wanted to drill the shit out of Mike Tyson and really put him on his back. That was my thing throughout the fight, like midway. I was like, I really hope Jake Paul does not do what he did to Anderson Silva, where he drove a right hand on Silva's chin and put Silva right on his ass, and another, or that step back and went and go forward, overhand right on Woodley's temple, and there goes Mike Tyson flat on his face like Woodley, Tyron Woodley. That was my concern. I was hoping Jake Paul would have not have done that because that would have been really sad to watch, but he didn't. Jake Paul said he carried Mike Tyson. Now we don't want to, accept that, but maybe that's what it was. You know, Mike Tyson, if coming into this fight, was 58 years old. He haven't had a true pro fight since 2005. He did an exhibition with Roy Jones 4 years ago. And another thing about this fight is that two things. Mike Tyson was 58, right? Two, he was in there with a knee brace. Now in the training clips, the day one, day two, day three thing, he didn't have no knee brace on. So something during training camp ruptured his knees. That I think it was the right knee. He injured his right leg some way somehow to the point that he had to put on a knee strap, a knee pad on, brace strap, whatever you want to call it. And during the fight, Mike Tyson was that right leg was bothering Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, yes, he would throw nice, decent shots, man. He landed a pretty, he landed a couple good right hands, couple good left hooks, and like I said, he was able to protect himself and bob and weave side to side. But Mike Tyson was not doing good on that leg, and he was basically in there with one leg. At 58 years old, fighting on one leg because he was really out balanced at most of the times throughout the fight. But it takes guts at 58 years old to prepare your body, your mind to go in there, to go in a boxing ring for combat. I mean, it says a lot about Mike Tyson, you know. But like I said in my Facebook post, I said Mike Tyson, we were asking for too much out of Mike Tyson at 58 years old. I remember, you know, I was able to experience what it was like back in the day when Mike Tyson was in his prime, the excitement, pizzerias were jam packed. Um, a lot of the roads, heavy traffic, people trying to get home with their pizzas and whatever, everyone coming together because a lot of people watched Tyson Paul. Casuals, non-casuals, people that don't watch boxing, watch the fight because they were intrigued and interested. I was born in '95, so I missed a lot of Mike Tyson's career, most of it because by the time he retired in 2005, I was 10 years old. I was not watching boxing then. But I watched the Roy Jones Jr., Mike Tyson Roy Jones exhibition 4 years ago. And Mike Tyson didn't look too bad, right? He was 53 at the time, and he didn't look gassed. He didn't look anything. He did not have the knee strap, but he had it last night, unfortunately. But I don't think so. He was not able to move the way he wanted completely last night. But 58 is 58. You know, we all wanted that nostalgia last night. Mike Tyson drilling your shit to the canvas, launching uppercuts to send your teeth into your nostrils, all that good stuff. But that Mike Tyson is long gone. And the only good thing about this fight is that Mike Tyson didn't get hurt. I'm glad he did not get really hurt in this fight, and he was able to walk away with $20 million in his bag. So a tremendous, great payday for Mike Tyson at 58 years old because ain't no fighter at 58 years old gonna get paid 20 million today. Besides Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Leonard can't come back and get paid 20 million. Tommy Hearns can get paid 20 million, if, even when they were 58, because they're older than that now. Any boxer at 58 that has been retired and they're 58 today are not gonna get paid $20 million to come back and make 20. Only Mike Tyson can do it, and will be the only one to ever do it. So, like I said, there wasn't much to talk about this. There wasn't much to talk about this fight. The only thing I could say about this is, and I hope Mike Tyson retires completely. The post-fight interview, Mike Tyson, they asked Mike Tyson, would he do it again? And he said, maybe I will. Yeah, And then they asked if he could do it again, if he would do it again. He said, yeah, maybe, yeah, maybe I'll think about it. I'll see. And then Logan Paul, Mike Tyson said he would like to do it with Jake's brother, and Logan Paul was like with a shocked face, like, and then he told Mike, um, I'll fuck you up, Mike. And the crazy thing about it is that when Logan Paul said that, right, my mind was already convinced, like, Mike, leave it alone, go home, don't come back. After Logan Paul said that, right after I said that, I was thinking about what Logan Paul said, and I'm like, that was disrespectful. I didn't like it at all. That was disrespectful for Logan Paul to tell Mike Tyson, "I'm gonna fuck you up if we was to fight." And likely that'll be true, but that was out of line. And after telling myself I don't want Mike Tyson to go back in there, for what Logan Paul said and how disrespectful he said it, I said, Mike Tyson. In my head, I was telling myself, Mike Tyson, get your ass back in that ring and fight Logan Paul. Fuck it. But nah, man. Nah, Mike Tyson got to leave it alone, man. And I'm sure as we speak, he ain't coming back. He went home. He talked to his kids, his wife, and I'm sure they all told him don't do it because that was hard to watch. Mike Tyson at 58 fighting on one leg, with a knee brace on, and you know another good thing about this fight was that Mike Tyson was able to finish on his 2 feet. The last time he was in a true fight was was against Kevin McBride. He quit on the stool. Even with Danny Williams, he quit on the stool. He did not quit last night. He made it all the way through, and Mike Tyson was having some slight moments. Like I said, he landed a pretty good left hook. He had a pretty good first round. He won that first round. So imagine that, 58 years old, you won a professional boxing round against a 27-year-old. That's impressive. No other 58-year-old is gonna go out there and win a round professional boxing against a guy 30 years younger. Only Mike Tyson could have done that, and he did. So yeah, all in all, man, this should have never happened, but it did. Good thing is both guys came out healthy. No one got really hurt. Both guys made money. Mike Tyson, especially at 58, made $20 million, the most he's ever made in his entire career in one fight. Mike Tyson made millions. He made over 300 millions overall in his career. But during his prime, Mike Tyson never fought for $20 million in one fight. Last night he did it, and at 58 to be able to make 20 million in one fight is incredible. So I'm happy for Mike, man, that he was able to get that bag and come out safe. At 58 years old, fighting on one leg, having slight moments, going all 8 rounds, just show the type of fighter Mike Tyson is and will always be. He will always be the baddest man on the planet. As for Jake Paul, I don't know, man. You gotta stop fighting these MMA guys and boxers way over their primes. Jake Paul needs to step in there, finally step in there with someone his age and a true fighter. Rematch Tommy Fury. Fight a top fighter at 175, top 15, top 10. Show everyone that you're here to really be a boxer. You know, that's all I have to say. Um, Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Um, about Tyson Paul. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Social True. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, guys. It is always a pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.